Hello everyone, it's Ben 10 Clem here. I'm back with a video. So this is going to be an updated list of Destiny raid tier lists under Destiny 1 and 2. So it is missing Destiny 2 Vlog. I'll let you know where I put that. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start off the list with Vault of Glass, originally Destiny 1. Now, this was a good raid. Destiny 1 and 2 Vault were fun. Destiny 2 Vault, to be honest, I think it was worse than this Vault currently. I guess because I think Oracles felt harder in Destiny 1, because 7, the challenges were harder in Destiny 1, I think. So I'm going to put Destiny 1 Vlog A for now. And we got Crota. This is all personal preference. Keep in mind, Crota, I loved. I actually loved Crota. Is it an S raid? Probably not. So I guess I'll put it top of A. I actually liked it more than Vault of Glass because you could solo it, you could 3-man it, you could do all of that. You can solo, 3-man, all that kind of stuff. So that's why I enjoyed that. King's Fall. I hated it when it first came out. It just felt like a pain in the ass for players that weren't as good at the game. But to be honest, it grew on me. Grew on me a lot. It's an A tier. Now, Wrath of the Machine, I think deserves S. Wrath of the Machine is such a good raid. I wish that would come back instead of King's Fall, to be honest. It was so fun. The idea of Siva was really cool. All that kind of stuff was so fun to me. So that's all the D1 raids. We're gonna keep that as is. Now, we're starting off with Leviathan. C. I was not a fan of Leviathan. Not really much of a fan of any of them. Really, Spire Stars was worse. It's easy D tier. Then Eater Worlds. It was, the idea of the final boss was neat. That's why I liked it, and I'm gonna put it above C. Yeah. Pretty much these are at a tie, so if anything, I'm gonna put Leviathan, I guess, above it. Then we have Crown of Sorrow. Another, it's a D tier raid, to be honest. Like, all the Leviathan raids are not that good. Then, we got Scourge of the Past. Scourge of the Past, people were probably going to get mad at me for this. It wasn't interesting. The final boss was neat and kind of fun. So, I guess for now, top of C. Deepstone Crypt. A lot of people were hating on Deepstone Crypt. Yeah, I think it was a very, 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 very good raid. I'm gonna put it at the bottom of A. To be honest, no, it's gonna go B. Deepstone Crypt's gonna go B. It's okay. It's good. It's decent. It isn't bad. It isn't great either. I'm gonna keep it at B. Alright, now we got Garden of Salvation. This raid was alright. To be honest, it was alright. I'm gonna put it bottom of B. My Last Wish. Overall, I think Last Wish. People say Last Wish and King's Fall are like neck and neck for the two best raids. I didn't like Last Wish because it felt almost too long for a raid. Out of every other raid that's happened, this, Last Wish, and King's Fall were the longest. I think King's Fall is better than Last Wish. So I'm going to put Last Wish, I'm going to put it at top of B. To be honest, this is what I think. I loved Crota, don't get me wrong. Crota was so fun. To be honest, Vlog was we're gonna mess around with the list for a second. So we have Wrath of Machine at S tier. Then we have Crota at top of A because the amount of play you can use. So you can solo it, you can 2-minute, you can 3-minute, doesn't matter. You could always do that with this raid, which was so fun. It was hard to solo and stuff. 6-player raid, it was relatively easy, yes. But overall, was it a fun raid? Yes, I think it was one of the most fun raids they've come out with. People said it was so easy, yes, but it was. But it was fun. That's the thing. It was fun. So that's why it's top of A. King's Fall overall, I think, was a very good raid. Made very well overall. The only thing that I think needed changed is the final boss room. It was boring, kinda. The cool thing was is how giant orcs was, but other than that, it was boring. Then we have D1 Vault of Glass, and that is going to be bottom of A tier. D1 Vogue was better than D2 Vogue. The reason why is because oracles during Atheon, I think, were better done and more challenging in Destiny 1's Vogue. You had 7 oracles you had to shoot, and you had to do it in a decently fast amount of time, while in Destiny 2, someone on the outside calling out the oracles, there's only 3 sets of 3. Like, it's easy. People are saying Atheon's easy no matter what, but I think oracles were done better than that. Now, gatekeepers, I think they did a better job with gatekeepers in Destiny 2, but I think oracles are much more known, so that's why I'm putting it bottom of the day. Now, top of B tier is Last Wish. It's understandable. Last Wish, overall, very good raid. The only issue I have with it is the length of it. The length of it and understanding for newer players is bad. It's way too long. Understanding for new players, it's a hard learning gap. So, yeah. Then Deepstone Crypt. I actually like this raid, while a lot of people hated it. Atrax was so cool. You fly up into the pod, up into the space station thing, and I thought that was sick. Like, what the hell? That's so cool. And the vibes, you get to fight Danix again for the 5th time, or the 5th time, fuck, I don't remember. But I think he's dead for good. And that was a fun final encounter too. Overall, it's fun. It was interesting. And I think it was a fun raid. But overall, is it easy? Yeah, it's relatively simple. The only thing that might take time to grasp is the operator and suppressor and stuff like that, or scanner, those kind of stuff. Those things are a little bit harder to understand. So that's the only thing that I have about. Other than that, I think it's a good raid. Now, in this spot, so right after Deepstone, I'm going to put Destiny 2 Vault of Glass. They don't have a thing for it, so Destiny 2 Vault of Glass is going to go right after. I explained the things that were bad about Vault of Glass 2, and that's oracles are too easy, in my opinion. But the thing they did do good is gatekeepers. They made it a little bit more challenging, which I like. I think they could have done more with Templar easily. It's literally the exact same encounter for Templar. And Atheon was fun, but it's the only issue for Atheon is the oracles. Too easy. And that's why it's going to be in the right and next to last in the B tier. Then we have last in B tier, Garden of Salvation. I haven't played this raid much. I think it's it's interesting how you go back to the Black Garden. I think that's interesting as stuff, but overall, I don't know. It's alright. The final boss room looks cool. The Harpy, how you have to follow it, is neat. Overall, it's just an raid. But that's all I can really say about that. Then we have Scourge of the Past, top of C tier. Scourge of the Past, final boss, carries this raid. Literally, that and the Sparrow encounter, where you just literally fly on your Sparrow as fast as possible. That's what carries this raid. And it's fun. Especially the Sparrow thing. That's fun. It's like a whole Sparrow Racing League. It reminds me of Sparrow Racing League and all that. So that's why it's there. But overall, it's a short raid. But yeah, Crota was short, yes. But this was short. It necessarily wasn't, like, I guess, as fun, because you could solo this. You couldn't do that. So that's why I'm putting it at bottom of C. Levy. I pretty much dislike all of the Leviathans. If I had to choose, these two are neck and neck. Tied, to be honest. I know people loved Leviathan. I hated it. Is it interesting, like, the idea? Yeah, but was it a fun raid? No. It was not fun. I guess the one thing that was fun was the... I guess where he sucks you up. That part in the final boss against Callus, and the gauntlet. I actually enjoyed the gauntlet. Those were the two fun things. Everything else boring as hell. Dogs was just, I don't care. Cool idea, but shit. So yeah, Eater Worlds. The only good thing about Eater Worlds was the final boss. You have the Vex Cranium head. You have to cook them. Then on their respective sides, Arc, Solar, or Void. Then you have to shoot them all at the same time. Put him in the middle. His shield breaks. Very good encounter. I think it's very well done. Very interesting. That's why it's here. But now we're going on to D tier. D tier Goal Run is the only cool thing about this raid. Other than that, everything else is shit. Boring ass raid except the final boss. Final boss is cool. Similar with this, but I think this was cooler in my opinion. Just because the Vex head, you had to shoot it all. Like I thought that was more fun. But Goal Run was boring. Other than it was decent. Now we have Spire Stars last. Bottom of D tier and last ranked. I hated it. It was AIDS. It's pretty much just hot potato back and forth. And final boss room wasn't even fun. Overall, this whole raid was bad. The only thing that was barely okay was the parkour. Everything else so bad. Worst raid in Destiny's history. Now eventually we're gonna have most likely King's Fall come back. For Witch Queen, and we're also gonna have a Witch Queen raid, so I'm curious where that's gonna go. So I'm very curious where that's gonna go. Anyways, that is gonna be the end of this tier list. So number 1, Wrath of Machine. Number 2, Crota's End. Number 3, King's Fall. Number 4, Vault of Glass Destiny 1. Number 5, Last Wish. Number 6, Deepstone Crypt. Number 7, Vault of Glass Destiny 2. Number 8, Garden of Salvation. Number 9, Scourge of the Past. Number 10, Leviathan. Number 11 is Eater Worlds. Number 12, Scourge. Or not Scourge. Fuck, what was this raid layer? I don't remember, but with Goal Run in it. Then Spire Stars is last. And that's going to be the end of the tier list. I will make another one once the old raid comes back from Destiny 1 during Witch Queen and the Witch Queen raid are both out. Anyways, I appreciate you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Blue Mist out. Peace.